Hello, and welcome back to the Kimberly Levy podcast. I am your host, Kimberly Levy. You guys, I had a psychic reading. Okay, guys. I don't know if you believe in psychics, but I definitely do. Now look, if you don't believe in it, I get it. It's a little offbeat, kooky, maybe even scam feeling sometimes. But I gotta tell you, I've had a couple psychic readings that are pretty amazing. And I decided this time around, I'm going to let you guys into it because when I did the poll on Instagram, you decided that yes, you definitely want to hear it. Now, a few things before we dive in. So Scott is a psychic that I was referred to by a fellow podcaster, and this is my second reading with him. So he didn't give me the same intro to let me know how it was going to go. We just kind of dove right in. He gives you a 30-minute session. It's pretty fast and furious. And some of you have asked, does he speak with people that have crossed over to the other side? I don't know. I've never had that kind of reading with him, nor have I asked him that question. But if you are looking for someone that's a medium that talks to someone that has passed that you're really trying to connect with, I would say DM me because I do have somebody else that is their bread and butter. The way Scott works is he speaks to your spirit guides, which I do believe in spirit guides, but think of them as your personal little bodyguards or little angels. And that's my own personal belief. But again, not to be invasive or judgy of anybody else. Again, I can tell you my husband does not believe in any of this. I definitely do. And I got to say, Scott also, he does not edit what the spirit guides tell you. So what he does is he kind of taps into your highest soul and talks to your spirit guides, and then he just basically starts telling you what they're sharing with him. And it's hard for him sometimes because he will deliver things that are hard to hear, but he says, my job is not to edit. I don't want to BS you. Is that okay? And I want him to be straightforward and raw with me, and he is. And so this time around, we basically completely focused on my children and a little bit on my podcasting career, dare I say. And so, yeah, if you have any questions or you want his information, just DM me or text me. If you guys are my friends, you can text me or just DM me on Instagram at Kimberly Levy, and I'm happy to share his information. And basically, if you do reach out to Scott, just text him. Best way to get a hold of him. Okay, so he did say that it was okay that I record with him. And with that, let's dive in.
Ignore my voice, the way it sounds right now, but feel free.
I love your voice.
Oh, well, thank you. And you were not late. You were exactly on time, so please.
Oh, okay, good.
What are you nervous about right now? Not about me, but what are you nervous? I'm just picking up nerves to your energy.
Yeah, I was anxious because I was like trying to drop, the baby woke up right when I was trying to get settled here, but I don't feel that anxious. Well, no, I don't think so. Maybe a little bit about their school.
I think more than a little, and I'm not trying to make a mountain into a molehill. Well, molehill into a mountain. That's the way it is. Are you unsure about if they will adapt to the courses? Because there's something about, let me check. What are the names? What are the kids' names?
I have names? Carter and Charlotte are the ones in school, and then I have a baby London.
Okay, Carter and Charlotte. They're both, and I don't bullshit, they're both very smart. Carter, he needs more direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing that what extracurricular activities is specifically Carter doing?
He's doing, right now, he's just doing karate, and he might start back up on basketball.
Okay, I would like him to be doing as many as he can, but with saying that, it's also, we need to keep him focused on that the reason he can be doing those things is because he's getting good grades.
Oh, okay.
Because I see his mind as just, I want to go do this, I want to go do that, I want to go do this. Must be active. I'm sure like every little boy, I don't have children, but from what I see, it wants to be go, 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 go. Okay, so we're just going to, because what they're showing, the vision that I'm seeing is it's like, sit down, do your homework, do this, do whatever it may be. It's like, when you get that, then you get this. I'm just hearing that we're going to need to, and this could be for the near future, not exactly today. So this may be premature in going down this path. But just keep in mind that it's not that he's lazy. It's not that he's not super intelligent. It has no bearing on his intellect. It's just that I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. And he can be, and if he's not exhibited it yet, he's going to be really, really stubborn. And I say this good because I like an independent person, no matter if they're 2 or they're 82. But he's going to be very, and now, is he swimming at all? Because right now they're showing me that he'd be very good at aquatics.
Okay, I have to jump in right here, you guys, and say when Scott mentioned swimming, I almost fell off my chair because my friend Danny had literally just mentioned joining the swim team or the swimming extracurricular activity at school, at our new school. And we've never once talked about swimming. Keep in mind, I did mention it to Carter and he didn't seem very interested, but listen to what Scott says in case that happens. It's funny, he isn't, but someone just asked us if we wanted to join, and I've been told that before, that because of his lanky body type, he might be a good swimmer.
I think he would be a very good swimmer. I think he would, no pun intended, take to it like a fish. And I would give him that option. Also, what they are saying is there is a possibility here, and I know they're jumping far into the future, where he could become a lifeguard. Not as a vocation for his life, but just in junior or this or that, it could become a life. Are you near a pool or water where this could happen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure where you are, so I'm just making sure. Yes, get them to the beach, get them to the ocean, get them to a pool, get them to any kind of aquatics that you can. If he does not like it at first, revisit it 6 months later. Keep revisiting it, because there is something about him, and I'm not into the astrological chart. I really don't know it. That's not my expertise.
He's a Pisces. Yeah, but, water.
Oh, there, okay. You said it. And now
Charlotte.
The other child in school, Charlotte. Curious, just a curious mind. And forgive me if I'm repeating anything from our last conversation.
No.
I have no memory of it. So you just tell me, you told me all this.
No, you didn't say anything.
Very, very curious mind. Very feminine. And is she exhibiting that yet?
Yeah, she yes.
I just see like princesses. I see dresses, and it's just the fairy, the ball, the this, the that, the that. I get, I don't know if she's too old for Frozen. What do I know about children's stories?
No, she loves Frozen.
Elsa or this or that. Has she? This can sound silly, but I'm just going to go where they take me. Has she been to Disneyland yet?
Yes, she has.
Okay.
She loves it.
Yes. Are there plans to take her there? What are you doing for her birthday?
We don't know yet.
Start thinking about it. And I'm not trying to spend all your money but they're just saying, start thinking about it, because she loves surprises.
Oh, she does. Okay, good to know.
So even if she says she doesn't want them, she will love to be surprised. You can say we're going to Disney, but then surprise her with a birthday cake at Disney. Or you can say we're going to Malibu, to wherever, and just surprise her with this or that. It's funny, I like catching her off guard in a positive way. It's like, oh, she's not in her energy. It's, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's cute. And she loves sweet things and this and this and this. Also, make sure, and I'm not seeing anything bad, everything is preventative. Make sure that she does see the dentist as regular as possible, because she may have an issue with cavities or her teeth. Also, is she reading on her own?
A little bit.
Okay, can we push that a little bit more?
Okay.
just get her to read a little bit more. She's going to like fantasy worlds, and I just see that. Also, does she have a mural on her wall?
Yes.
What am I looking? I'm looking at like a pretty like wall. It looks like it's fanciful.
Yeah.
It's not just a painted white wall.
It's sparkly. It's gold sparkly. It has her name. She's got a princess sign up there.
Okay, there we go. This is just now I'm right in her room right now, and it's like, oh, it's so sparkly and girly and sweet and la 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 and cotton candy. This is what she loves. This is what she's going to be like. And you know what? It's actually terrific. And I know you have a third child that we haven't even spoken of yet, but you really are getting the masculine from the boy and the feminine from the girl. And I'm not being PC or anything. I'm just saying it's good to have the dichotomy, because you are here, and I may have said this, to really experience life through your children.
Wow.
I'm not saying you don't have your own life, blah, blah, blah. We can move into, work, career, love, blah, blah, blah. But I keep saying blah, 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 because your guys keep saying keep it short, succinct. Keep it short and succinct. And so they're saying blah, blah, blah. You don't need to tell her that. Your guys are being very, what is
pushy?
the word? A little stern. Yes. I would say more stern. They're like professorial types. It's like, okay, alrighty then.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Well, one feels like an English teacher. Like she wants me to speak proper English. Is there anything that best makes sense to you? What is with the English diction?
I don't know. Is that Wilma, or I feel like my mom's mom probably liked more proper stuff. I would say more proper speaking language. I have no idea.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't know. It's like a Mary Poppins who just speaks perfectly proper English, and it's just some energy around you is like that.
I feel like I can be like that too. Yeah.
I think you can too, and I think that's why you're tuning into this energy. So I'm going to call you Mary Poppins from now on. And now the baby's name.
Baby London.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure I said this last time, but I love that name. I just love that name. And isn't it funny, we were just speaking British?
Yes, we were.
Trying to. There you go. So, London, I say this in the sweetest, but again, I say what I'm not here to edit. You were lucky to have London.
Oh, yeah.
London, you realize this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to tread into, too personal.
Oh, no, you can, no, we fought for her. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. London almost did not make it into this life, into a body, into this incarnation. London is, not saying your other children are not, and I'm going to stop with them. I'm just going to go full fucking throttle if that's okay.
Please.
You are blessed to have London. London was your gift. London was more so than your other children. London is here to put a mirror to you, to learn more about yourself. While we are here, my belief is we are here to discover ourselves. We are here to experience all the emotions that we can. We are here to feel things, because in spirit form, we feel emotionally, but here we feel pain, where in spirit world, in the universe, there is no pain. Everything is for a reason, and everything is for the best. But here, the universe it's like they were asking you over and over. It's like, you sure you want another one? You sure you want another one? And you got to the point, and you needed to get to the point where, more subconsciously than consciously, it was, hell yes, this baby is going to be born, this baby is going to be healthy, this baby is going to be beautiful, this is going to happen. I really do believe it was your power of manifestation and your decisiveness that actually caused London to be here. Does that make sense?
Totally. Okay, you guys. So this is kind of crazy that he's saying this, because for those of you that don't know, we kind of had been trying for London for 3 years and ended up with 2 rounds of IVF. I've spoken about it very openly many times on the past episodes that you can go back and listen to the full scale details. But when he says it was your power of manifestation and you had been going back and forth and it wasn't definitive and the universe was waiting for you, during COVID, I sat down and wrote my exceptional life plan. I actually did a whole course on this, but I actually sell the course. But basically, I went deep into my subconscious mind and started manifesting things. And the podcast was one thing, and another baby was another thing. And it was part of my manifestation work that I had done. If you guys are interested in hearing more about that, I definitely can share the method. But anyway, I really, really went deep into this during quarantine. This was also a pivotal time for me in my career where I felt like I needed to, in order to advance in my career, I'd have to lean in hard. And I knew that that meant it would only be 2 children. And I really thought about it for quite some time. And I felt like it was time to really make a decision. Do I want to continue traveling in my career, or do I want to lean into my family really hard? And it really was a torturous decision for me. But ultimately, I decided that family is going to be the most important thing, even though I absolutely love my career. And so when he talks about you were going back and forth and that you had to make a final decision, it was a very deliberate decision that when I quit my job, I definitely want a 3rd baby. And Brian and I definitely knew that. So this is just kind of mind-blowing to hear him say this. Just a little background for you guys. Let's dive back in.
Excuse me. Well, I am trying not to be dramatic or get emotional with people that I don't know personally, but I just feel almost like just happy tears about
Yeah, you're feeling that because I'm crying happy tears just thinking of it too.
My heart is just full.
Yeah.
Just in a different way than the other 2. London, I want to wrap London in protective light. I do not see anything bad. I do not see anything wrong. I just see London has such a high frequency, has such a high vibration, and is such a bright light that it's almost like I want to shelter London more than the other 2.
Yes.
You understand this too?
Totally.
Okay, because, and I'm saying, well, why are you saying this? And they're saying, because it's going to be about your protectiveness. One of the lessons to learn here is how to trust the universe while still being the protective mother. Like, yes, London is crying because does not want to do this, but am I being protected by saying that's okay, you don't have to, or am I saying no, you should? So there's going to be more of a fine line between wanting to be the mama bear and wanting to be no, I've got to let go a little because you should experience this yourself. Mm-hmm. So just keep that in mind. With the other 2, it's going to be easier. Oh, you want to do aquatics, do that. Oh, you want to do this, do that. I just see that for them. They're not going to notice the difference. This is not your favorite, la la la. It's just London was London was the cherry on top.
Right. Okay, and when he says London was the cherry on top, I literally almost lost it because we call her Baby Cherry. We've called her that since she was in the womb. And it's just, this guy is so spot on. It's insane.
Now let me look. And you are not planning on having another, are you?
Well, I was going to ask you, do you see another or not? Because, I mean, we fought to get London, but I don't know why, but that question came up for me. And now I'm confused.
I'm confused too, because that's why I'm asking the question. And you're paying me to answer. So let me go. Let me look at this from a different way. I would like, okay, this is could be a non-answer. I would like to see you have another child because I see the love that you have and the life that you can give another child. But I also really feel that I don't know if it would be worth it to go through the process of having another child. That's worrisome to me. So what they are saying is put it off. Don't even think about it for a little while. Okay. You can be, and I'm telling you, and I almost promise you this will happen. There will be a time where it's like, and then maybe adoption, something happens, who knows, Ukrainian child, whatever it may be. There's just something about where it could be another child, but it's not actually through you.
Interesting. Okay.
But there is I will call it an apparition of a fourth, and I see that one as a boy. So
I knew it.
Just know that the opportunity will arise, and that it will just be a choice. But it's not today. It's not tomorrow. Give it a good year until you really even think about it. Okay. Because I don't want to see you go through too much pain, and I feel you're still a little too raw with London's birth and being here, and I would like that to be healed before we open up the wound again. Okay. Let me look. Do you have questions, or should I just keep looking?
Yeah. Will we move?
Will you move? Okay. Here's a non-committal answer. Do you want to move?
I don't know. Not really.
That is why. Okay. That is why, because what I do is read the universe, and what you're putting out to the universe is not, we're going to move. I'm going to move. This is going to be a great move. I would have said yes. They're asking why, because they're saying, you're giving us mixed signals. You do, but you don't. You do, but you don't. You do, but if you love where you are, you're afraid of what the new place will be as comfortable as this place, but will it be too much, and the neighbors and this and that. You've got, right now, I would say, no to a move because you have too much worry going into it, and if we're setting up the future and something with worry, then that worry will become a reality. So when you put out there, you know what? Oh my God, we're going to move. Here's this house. This is the area. This is for the schools, or this, and it's got to be for the schools. If you move, it's got to be within something about the best schools. That's number one. And again, forget PC. You are here as the mother. You are, no matter what else you do, whatever, career, whatever it may be, love life, husband, every other part of you, it's still your main responsibility here is to be a mother. And I hope that doesn't sound sexist.
No, that's validating and fascinating. Okay, this comment about my main purpose being motherhood is tripping me out. It's a little bit, this is going to sound weird and bad, but it's a little disappointing because I always saw myself as more of a businesswoman, but at the same time, I absolutely love being a mother. So it is validating in a way because I'm leaning into motherhood so hard right now and enjoying it so much that it's fascinating to hear him validate that experience. But at the same time, I never thought that this is like my main purpose. So I have mixed feelings about him saying this, and he'll talk more about this in a little bit. And as far as moving, we moved into our house, which we absolutely love, but I never thought we would be here as long as we are. So I do really love it. It does need some work still, but isn't that everyone's house for the most part? So mixed feelings about moving, and we were literally just talking about moving closer to their school and things of that nature. So he's spot on what he's talking about right now, and it's a little bit freaky. I'll be totally honest with you guys.
Okay, sure, you can move. This is what you guys are saying. I'm not just saying that flippantly. But like, you know what? You put your mind into it. You find a place that is just perfect for you, and you believe, and you tell the universe, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Because to me, and I always say this, indecision equals a no. Until we are feeling, yes, this is it. Yes, there is no denying that I feel excited. I feel adrenaline. I feel forceful. I feel powerful with this decision. If we're not feeling that, then don't. Right now, I would suggest don't move. Put it off for a little while.
Okay.
Look. Casually look. Google, Redfin, whatever you want to do. Check out houses, prices, this and that. And also they're saying if you wait a while, you're going to be able to get a really good deal.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
And not just going by real estate market. I feel the house that you may choose, it may need work, but whatever it's going to be, and keep this in mind, I feel the opportunity will be there for you to get a house at a really good price.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And that's good.
Yes, that is good. Of course it is.
Yes, I guess so. What else?
Well, going back quickly just to the kids, like I have this fear of something happening to them. I just want to make sure they're going to outlive me.
I cannot promise you that. Do I see that they will be, sorry to be morbid, they will be at your funeral? Yes. Do I see grandchildren around? Yes. Do I see that if it's a black and white answer of yes or no? Yes.
Okay.
You're going to go before your children.
Okay.
But I want you to remove that fear.
Okay.
Especially around London. I want you to remove the fear that something may happen health-wise, this car accident, God forbid, whatever, because you're letting yourself go down a rabbit hole of worry a little too much, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get raw with you guys on this part too and fill you in. So I have these fears, I think, related to losing my best friend when I was 15. It's really instilled a lot of fear in me, and it's something I struggle with as a parent, and I'm trying really hard to work through it as far as my manifestation work and trying to reprogram my brain. It's something I already have in my exceptional life plan, that my kids are going to have long, healthy lives and they're going to outlive me. And it's something that I know I need to continue to work through. So when he's saying this, it's, again, incredibly validating. It's all in alignment with what's going on with me personally. And I just had to ask. Exactly. So I need to reprogram my brain around that. So I'll put in that work.
Yes. And the way to do that is picture a net, literally a net. Like, the high wire walkers or whatever, they're going to fall into a net.
Okay.
Picture angel wings. Picture whatever you need to, that no matter what, they're safe.
Okay.
No matter what, they are safe. That is what it is. But they want you, and now this is going to you, they want you to validate your belief in the universe, in God, in the Creator, in love, in faith. This is what they want you to do. Forge yourself with the universe. They want you to become one. Okay, we're going to do it this way. We're going to play a little game for you. The odds at one point were against London being born, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Was London born?
Yes.
Yes. Is London healthy?
Yes.
Is London happy?
Yes.
Does London make everyone around London happy just with that smile?
Yes.
Yes. That is because you manifested that. That is because you believed and you were like, I am not going to listen to the doctor. I'm not going to listen to this. And I'm going to tell my body, whatever it is, you will be born and you will be healthy.
Yes.
Start using your manifestation powers. Start using your faith in every way. My children will not be harmed. There is nothing, if God forbid they break an arm, they break a leg, and yes, you know what? You got 3 children, they're going to get bruised up. Things are going to happen, and everything happens for a reason. Do I see anything horrific? Thank God, no. But do I see? Yeah, if you take the one skiing, might fall down, fracture a foot or a leg or this or that. But your belief should be that nothing can happen, nothing can happen, nothing can happen. It should be and could be. If something happens, we will take care of it. It will not be that bad. There is a learning reason for it happening, and the child should be fine.
Okay. Okay,
so
thank you.
Just looking around, you're little, and I don't say this in a judgmental way, a little tuned in too much to the worry.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I totally am. Absolutely. I own that.
PTSD. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and you know what? If you didn't, they wouldn't be bringing the subject up at all. They go where they know that this will validate what you are saying. Because if you would, no, that's not me at all. I'd say, okay, you know what? This reading, our connection didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. But for you, this is why you're saying we have the right. God, your guides, they're almost like militaristic. It's just like, are you that way? You can be you can be tough, can't you?
Yeah, well, formal and things need to be a certain way, and yeah.
Yes, yeah. You're like military, like precision. My gosh, Marine, at ease. That's what I'm going to say. At ease with the children, with the husband, with the house, with the whatever it may be. Take a breath. and that is worth whatever you're paying me right now, that is worth it just for me to say, at ease, soldier.
You're right.
And I want you to tell yourself that whenever it's like, because I do. This is what I was doing at first anxiety. This is gotta be this way.
That's right.
No. You've got, pardon my French here, you got 3 fucking kids. It's going to be messy. Enjoy the messy. Enjoy the chaos. They could be on a schedule as they should be, and I believe that. Don't have children, but I really believe that, you know what, I would be much more conservative with the raising of my children than my parents were of me. So I feel that is the way you feel too, and learning is of the most importance to them. Also, you may want to, and forgive me, I tune into the soul, I forget the name, your son's name again.
Carter.
I was going to say Cooper, so I was close.
Uh-huh.
Make sure, and this could be due to swimming when he becomes in that, make sure that his ears are checked to make sure that his hearing is correct and there's no wax buildup or water buildup or something like that. Just keep that in mind, because I see him shaking his head like, I can't hear so good out of this ear, and it's like probably just water in his ear, even if he's in a pool. So if he mentions anything like that, I don't see that it's a problem other than, okay, we got to, de-wax or de-water or whatever it is.
Okay.
Also, who has the allergies? Have they shown themselves yet?
They haven't, and you mentioned it last time, so I'm trying to pay attention to figure out who or what it is.
Yes, I'm not seeing London, but I'm seeing the other 2, which, and please, this is not to worry. This is not that anything's going to happen. I just see like a little allergy developing in, I think it's the girl.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
Forgive me. Charlotte, just keep a watch. It may even be like a bee sting. She's allergic to that. There's just some kind of allergy, they were saying. That just might need a little children's Benadryl here or there.
Okay.
So they're saying keep children's Benadryl on hand. Did they even make children's Benadryl?
Yeah, and I have it. I just bought some fresh.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say make sure it's good, make sure it's fresh and not expired. Just keep it on hand. Because it may be as simple as a bee sting, and oh my gosh, just take a Benadryl here and the swelling will go down.
Okay.
That's it. We got a couple minutes. Another question?
Yeah. On the career front, do you see anything coming from like podcast, radio, book, products, anything like anything in that realm that you see?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I see that you can have a brand. You can. Will it be Oprah Winfrey? No. Is it going to be Martha Stewart? No. But you can have a certain name recognition. Do you already have a name recognition?
Not real. I mean, I have a podcast. I don't know that I have any recognition. How's that?
Yeah, but how much work are you putting into it?
Not a ton. But I'm deciding if I want to lean into it, because I don't like this. Right now, I'm just focusing on motherhood predominantly and trying to keep the podcast up in the air because I love it as a passion project. But I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, do I lean in fully or pull the plug? Because I don't like partially doing stuff, if that makes sense.
No, it's 100%. And this is why they were saying earlier, they said that your main job, quote unquote job, is motherhood.
Okay.
That's it. Now, the podcast, however, I am hearing that if you put some work into it, and listen, you do not have to go, this is another way of, at ease, soldier. It does not have to be, oh my God, give it everything you have, and then you're not paying attention to Charlotte or not Cooper.
Carter or London.
Okay, I'm always going to say Cooper.
It's okay.
Okay, real quick, which genre, which area of speaking, of doing the podcast excites you? Because I'm seeing it's a wide open net right now, truly.
Yeah. I like to inspire people and educate them more than anything, but I feel like my world my topics have been more about lifestyle and motherhood lately.
Yes.
But it used to be more business focused, so I'm sort of trying to figure that out.
No. Practice what you preach.
Okay.
You are, excuse me, do what you love. Right now, the topics are, and there probably are, a million and one mommy podcasts. But I want you to know, and again, no bullshit, I would tell you, no, this isn't for you, not for you at all. And you would be okay with it, I feel. Not that I would be right going by that, but I really do see that the podcast, you should put more energy into it. It should be, it needs to be, how do I put this? It needs to be about you being the woman, being the mother, veering into the children and just joking about, how crazy it is, juggling everything. What I feel the podcasters would respond to most is you being flat out honest about, you know what, screwed this thing up, screwed that thing up, and now they're showing me, and I don't know if you like her or don't like her, and I don't really know much about her, but Jenny McCarthy. You like her, know her?
Yeah, I know her. I like her. Yeah, she's over the top.
Okay. Okay, they're saying in that vein, not as, I think she's a little kooky, sorry.
Yeah, she is. But I'm not super kooky like that, but yeah.
No, you're definitely not kooky. That is one thing. But the irreverence, the laughter, the laughing at finding the positive, finding the laughter in every situation.
Okay.
That is what it is. When, oh my gosh, when Charlotte comes home, covered her beautiful pink dress, and she's just crying and crying, you turn it around to it's just, oh my God, it was the saddest thing, but it was so hysterical to see. I just wanted to take a picture of her covered in mud in her beautiful dress, because she will be laughing at this years from now. Find the irreverence.
Okay. That's so helpful.
Find the humor.
Yes.
And also, this will be this is where you can be free. Do not feel, because I see the part of you, it's like, well, don't want to do this. Let's learn to be a little more freewheeling. I'm going to end with this. At ease, soldier.
Okay.
I love it.
But
I really do like the podcast for you, because you have a voice that people will respond to. I'm not just talking about the tone of your voice. I'm talking about the energy that you project. Okay. You are like everybody's crazy friend.
Oh, great.
They're showing, but good, because they're showing me, and I think I saw a part of it, bridesmaids, just these, girls who are just having fun. Maybe you like the movie Bridesmaids.
Yes.
Maybe you're supposed to watch Bridesmaids again, because there's something, just the energy from that is just fun, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, that's what the podcast, it can be serious, but it wants to be where you are entertaining, and you are making Susan, who's on a hike with her 2 kids and the dog, be like, oh my God, that just happened to me yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, I'm going to see it now and I'm going to laugh about it. Have people turn negative into positive.
Okay. I can do that. That's great.
Your guys are not shutting up, but I got to go. You got to go. Thank you, Kimberly.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Now, wait a minute. Did he just say I'm not going to be Oprah Winfrey or Martha Stewart? I don't know about this. That kind of bugs me. I'm not going to lie. But the good news is that it looks like I will continue. Yes, London, we will continue. Forgive me, to show up and podcast. And I got to tell you guys, I already booked another session with him to dive into the branding and the podcast more, because I just needed way more. Yeah, I know. My head was spinning. I'm not going to lie. And with that, I need to go find Bridesmaids and watch that movie, because that was my homework. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I certainly did. And let me know what you think. If you enjoy this podcast, please rate me 5 stars, subscribe. I don't get paid for this shit, by the way. So please come join in the fun, forward this on to your friends. And thanks again for joining me and London, as always. All right, that is it for today. Now, as you know, some of our best conversations actually happen after the show. So I want you to find me on Instagram at Kimberly Lovey and let me know your thoughts about today's show. You can screenshot this episode and let us know what your biggest takeaway was and tag me at Kimberly Lovey and we can share it on our stories. I will see you again, same time, same place next week.